Hi there. Hey Dave. So as you can see, this is what I can do for close-ups now. It's just an update. The hair is very dynamic. Um, the eyes and everything's good. As you can look at the corner of the eyes, when I skin the eyes, there's dynamic wrinkle maps now. And then the forehead, when I crinkle it, dynamic wrinkle maps there. And the side of the cheeks, across here and here. Right now, I don't have them set to show up strongly. Yeah, right there. There's a little crevice. To try to keep it more realistic. I could set it to be a lot stronger. So, basically, for all the characters in the project, I've gone ahead and I've made all the characters have hair. So all the characters have hair. At this point, the character's base design is all done. I just need to finish picking the methodology for dynamic clothing, because there's the two. There's simulated in Marvelous Designer, and then there is the live simulation here in Unreal Engine. And I've been messing around with both, and I really kind of want the version within Unreal Engine to work. It's just very tricky to get it working correctly, so I'm just like, it's tough. But let me show you where I'm at with that, and explain how it's going. So, I've noticed in Unreal Engine, I just need to pull up the guy real quick. Okay, so in Unreal Engine, they have a physics asset editor, and originally I was thinking, the more physics bodies you have in the correct shape, the more accurate the animation is going to be, which that is completely a false perception. Essentially, you want as least number of physics bodies as possible, because if you put too many, Unreal Engine will stop recognizing some as doing anything. So it's an art of getting away with the least amount possible. So luckily, you can create a separate physics asset group between the head is one group for the hair, and then the body for a shirt, and then the pants as a separate as well. So I realized I've never actually documented the process of how to create dynamic clothing here, because I've never mastered 100%, but I've gotten pretty close. And I am more ambitious than any of the tutorials I've seen towards how to do this. So basically, in your character mesh, you click on selection select. You select the selection, the section that you want to. You right click. Then I could remove the physics data, but you can add physics data, and then there's activate paint cloth, and then there's some settings down here. I'm going to make a full tutorial on that once I master the process, but let me show you where I'm at. I'm just going to hit play. So I have some data coming in from Rococo that I've pre-recorded, and the pants, as you can see, have a little bit of wiggle and wobble, which is, some dynamics. From the front view, it's pretty good. Right now, you see how the calf muscles are occasionally popping through, or the legs in the wrong spot. That's to do with the physics asset not covering everything 100% correctly. But you see, it's mostly correct most of the time. So I just need a little bit more experimentation, problem solving, with adding a few extra physics bodies to react to, and then also in the clothing editor, there's settings here that can make things a lot more accurate, like collision thickness. I can create thicker cloth, but there's a downside to that, because if it's too thick, it just looks more like the shape of the object, the collision shapes, and not the pants itself. So you see it's a little bit overinflated. Now, and I'm still having the problem in one leg. It gets rid of the problem in the other leg. So I just need to find the balance, and then once I find the balance of settings, which I should be able to do within a day or two, then I'll need a day or two to finish the clothing for all the characters and finalize that. And then one thing I've been messing with, which I'll show you in the next update video if I'm able to achieve it correctly, is I want object tracking to work with VR pucks, and basically if I can track the skeleton's hand of my Rococo suit with one puck, then I can get the alignment correct when I'm holding another puck. I've started the process. I already know the correct code to get these pucks to represent any rotation of any joint. So essentially, I know 80% of what's needed to do full body mocap with just like a bunch of these pucks and no suit, excluding finger movements and the face, of course. The problem that I'm seeing with this is getting it to blend well with the suit, and then also getting it calibrated for real world space, to make things spatially accurate. This is something that I may master in the next few days, and if I don't, I'll probably end up leaving it be for the project, just because I need to actually finish this semester. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it for this week. Probably in about a week, I should be able to start actually scenes of the project. Contact me if you need by email or phone or whatever.